Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do Right Back Monday. Yes, I am. We'll do an Inception reading, hence why the damn Inception card is out. Okay, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're gonna do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign nor situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. It is currently under construction. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on, watch your head on the way out, hit the alley, you'll be back in Maryland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. All right, y'all. Reminder about the prayer event, which is July the 7th. That's next week, one of those days. I don't know. I think it's a Friday, but don't quote me on that. But either way, just check your calendar, right? 7/7/23 at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. We'll be in prayer for 21 minutes each time, okay? According to your time zone, you don't need to log on or do anything. You just need to pray, basically. If you have any questions, it'll be on the community board this week. You can also ask a nun or a high priest in the hallway if you have any questions, okay? All right. For those that are new here that don't know about the Inception reading, if you've seen the movie, you already get the gist of what I'm about to say. If you haven't seen the movie, basically, which is where this spread comes from, when the top is spinning, right, it's a dream. It's not real. When the top is not spinning, basically when this card is upside down, this is reality. So basically this reading, I'm going to ask what it is you guys want to know. If this is real or is this some bullshit, right? We're going to find out what it is, and we're going to find out if it's real or if it's not. If it's a dream, if you dream it, am I dreaming? I don't know. You could be. Or is it real? Okay? If not, you don't get it. You'll get it once you start watching. Okay, let's go. All right, give me some messages. Well, not messages, but what is it that the convent wants to know? If something is real or if it's a dream. As you know, this will keep flipping up and down. If it's fake or if it's real. You'll see, though, for those that don't know. For those that know, that's what's up. I'm glad you're here. What is it the convent wants to know? If it's real or is this a dream? Like an illusion. What is it they want to know? King of Cups tried to come out. So something about the way you feel. Feeling lost. Five of Pentacles. Should you leave? Or is someone really gone? You got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Are you the one manifesting loss in your life? Or who you think is manifesting loss in your life? Is it this person? Because this is if you want to know if something's real or not. So this is something, what's behind the Magician? Yeah, you think, okay, shit. This is like, is my family blocking my manifestations? Is my husband, my job, like something, what's blocking my manifestations? What's keeping me broke? Okay, so maybe you want to know if this is going to be forever. This Five of Pentacles, for those that are in this energy, this could be moving from, it's going around, moving from place to place. This could be paycheck to paycheck. Like, is this going to be life or is this just an illusion that I'm living right now? We'll see. At least y'all be asking real ass questions, G. Y'all do. That's why that King of Cups tried to come out first, feeling lost. Like, I don't know if this is the right way that I'm going. You know what I mean? This could be something where it's like, I went this way, I went to this job, I moved to this town, I got with this person, and it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Like, now I don't know where I'm going. Is this, you know, am I supposed to leave this person? Am I not? This is almost like, are you supposed to, like, abandon something or leave something that you know? Well, obviously you don't know because you're asking. Yeah, like, is this what, am I leaving, whatever I'm leaving or separating from, is this going to cause me to lose? Because I feel like, okay, so basically, y'all, I'm sorry, it's Inception, G. Give me some time. What this feels like is like you guys have been given an order, right? An order from the Most High to do something, leave something, is what this is. But it wasn't your idea. So this is like God telling you to, you know what I mean, drop everything and move to Kentucky. And you like, what? I live in Chicago, Lord. He like drop everything and move to Kentucky. You don't know if that's a real message, right, from the Most High to drop everything and move to Kentucky, or are you losing your motherfucking mind? Because it's like, if I drop everything, that's my house, my family, my job, everything is here, Lord. What? It could be something like that. That's kind of what it's giving me, is like you guys got an intuitive message to do something, but you're not really sure. Like, is this real? Which is crazy, because the reality portion would be, yes, God did tell you that, but since he's not in the flesh, it would come up probably as an illusion or a dream, even though it's real, if you get what I'm saying. Because this feels spiritual. If it was spinning, meaning you stayed in Chicago, using this as an example, and didn't go to Kentucky, this will be a dream. As far as like, he did tell you to leave, but you're not. You're going to stay in this illusion thinking you're going to come up here, and you're not. 5 of Pentacles, using that as an example. Shout out to Chicago and Kentucky, G, or Illinois and Kentucky, I should say. Let's get started. I think I know what y'all are asking, but let's pull. Let's see. It feels like something you're being asked to leave, quit, or abandon, or something like that, and you're not sure if that's the right thing to do. All right. Whatever it is, it pisses you off and makes you mad, or it's mad at you. Okay. Whatever you're being asked to leave. So that's no dream. That's real. That it pisses you off and you get, and it pisses you off and you piss it off. It could be, it's people. What is this here that the convent wants to know if they should leave or not? Or what is this about? This inception here. So you got the black eye baby, 9 of swords. Yeah, man. This anxiety. So you are worried about leaving something or quitting something. This could be a relationship, a place, a city, country, a group. You know what I mean? This could be the choir and shit. This could be a church. You know what I mean? Because this is also my church card. This people leaving the church and shit. It's like, I don't know. I've been urged to leave. And I'm not telling anybody to leave the church. Do what you do, G. Whatever keeps you closer to the Most High. I'm in agreement with it, right? But let's say God is telling you, you know what I mean, to leave this church, this particular one. And you like, I've been in this church my whole life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that can't be true. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know, it's like this type of shit. And he telling you, like, that's why you're not manifesting nothing here, because of whatever's going on in the church. And maybe you don't trust it. And that would be a cold one, too, because it's like, you know what I mean? Why is God telling me to leave the church? Like, ain't that where he is? This makes me feel like somebody would think that, is what I'm saying when I use that example. But God may be saying, no, I want you to leave the church because you're too involved with them and you're not really paying attention to me. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. What's going on? Damn. You damn sure worried about leaving something, convent, or you've already done this. This is something you lose sleep over and everything, G. So, shit. Right now, it's a dream. Because this would suggest that you haven't left it yet. So, the top is spinning. So did I really get this message to leave whatever the fuck this is? Did I really, you know what I mean? Am I really supposed to abandon this, quit this, just whatever the fuck? Like, it worries me. 9 of swords. This means it's still spinning. It doesn't seem real. This feels like something you've been attached to for a long time, G. A long time. So I get it, you know? This could be a business that you built up. You know, and God's like, okay, that's enough of that. And you're like, no, this is my business. Like, I built this, you know, and he may be saying, yeah, but that time is over. I want you to do something else. And you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that shit. So naturally you'd be like worried, like, okay, am I receiving this message correctly? So I feel like that's the reason why it's spinning, because you're still testing the spirit. Let's say that. You're still testing the spirit of whatever this is that's giving you this intuitive message to leave and abandon something. It may not be God. I don't know yet. This could be some entity, because this is the black eye baby. This is fear and anxiety. So that could be the spirit that's telling you to leave something. And then in that case, it would be a dream. It's not real. You know what I mean? It's trying to get you to like run away from something. So I still don't know. That's why I'm going to keep it as dreaming right now, because I'm leaning more towards that. Okay? Give me another one here for the comment. Is this real? Or is it a dream? Damn. Look at that. Ain't that, I said, if the shit came out, like, you know, if it was God, it was going to come out like an illusion anyway, because we've never seen God, is what I was saying, if he's the one that gave you the message. So that's why you would be confused. Like, I don't know if this is my own self telling me this, if this is God telling me this, if this is like some, like, I'm tired, you know what I mean? And I'm just worn out, and I'm just, you know, that it's my own self-doubt telling me this, you know? I see you guys questioning some message that you have, or it's a dream. Nine of Swords with the Seven of Cups is like a fucked up ass nightmare, G. I don't have nightmare written on this card. It's just dream, but that's damn sure what this is, G. So maybe something somebody's telling you to abandon is not true, G. But this is confusion. Seven of Cups here. And we know the devil is the author of confusion. You already got the spirit of fear and anxiety. Now you got the spirit of confusion out here. Or that's why you're being asked to leave this situation. I still don't know. So this could be a job where it's just like soon as you walk up in the bitch, you get anxious and shit, and it's just crazy. You know what I mean? And God is like, I didn't put you on earth to be living like that. You know what I mean? I need you to get up out this job. And you like, but they pay me good money. He like, yeah, but they give you fear and anxiety and confuse you every motherfucking day. So I want you to leave. This could be you saying, I don't know if that's a real intuitive message, because I make such good money here. I'm able to live this life, boop, 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 right? But it's fucking with your spirit, your sleep, all types of shit. So that's what, something's contradictory here, because I feel like you guys feel like, right, you were led to this. So say it is this job thing, and you're like, I was led to this job, or I was led to build this business, and now you're telling me to abandon it. Times change, G. They said it's like the new covenant. You know what I mean? At first it was the 10 Commandments, then he sent the Messiah. You know what I mean? To pretty much eradicate all of that shit. So he could switch up. He, meaning God, can switch up your life anytime he wants to. But you're the one that needs to take the action, is what they're saying. But the action just seems really fucking crazy, G. This could be him telling you, like, leave your husband, your wife. You know what I mean? Some old crazy ass shit. But I still don't know if it's him. Him meaning God. So I can't really say that right now, because I don't like this energy here. So right now, this is a dream. Because if it was God, I'd flip that up to reality. But I haven't gotten that yet. This is the path to righteousness, but it could be that whatever this is telling you to abandon the path to righteousness. It could be something telling you to do that, right? It just doesn't feel right. It feels tricky. Whatever this is does feel tricky, y'all. Okay? Give me another one here. Surprised. Shit, I don't know. I told you whatever it is that you're being told, it's like, what? You know, like, what do you mean? That's crazy. And you've been losing sleep over it, or you just been having anxiety about it ever since. Whatever this is that you've been told. You haven't acted on this yet, or if you have acted on this, you're currently going through the there's something that you're noticing since you've left something. So if you were told to quit your job, leave a person, place, or thing, and you just went along with the message, there's some surprise result that you're seeing, or you're about to see if you haven't seen it already. I still don't know if this is good or bad though, y'all. What's at the bottom? Empty bucket of fucks. Yeah, I don't know, man. This sounds like somebody may want you to abandon something. So peep game, yo. This could be something where, like, say y'all in a relationship, right? And you meet somebody else, right? And this person feels really good on an emotional level, like you and this person clicking and shit. And something could be telling you, like, man, should I leave my old man, my old lady and shit and get with this person? Like, they make me feel good and all of this. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person is trying to provoke you into leaving your relationship. But there's some type of, it could be lust. You know what I mean? It could be intoxication. Y'all kicking it, going to it. It's just, it feels, whatever this is, feels good or comfortable. But it's asking you to abandon something else that's, I don't know, because I don't know if whatever it's asking you to abandon has got you all fucked up, or, you know what I mean, if you leave it, you're gonna be fucked up. It's still, I'm still torn. That's why I ain't turned the top yet. Whatever this is you're being asked to separate from whatever entity, which we're gonna get to it. It may be on Patreon though by the time we get to it. It depends on how the cards come out. I don't know. But whatever this is, you know that it's going to cause problems either on your end or whatever it is that you're separating from, or whatever this is that's asking you to separate or abandon or leave. You know it's going to cause problems on that end too. So it's like, say you do leave this person, your old man, your old lady, right, to get with this new person. You know it's going to cause problems with your old man and your old lady and their family and the house. If y'all got children, it's like it's about to cause a whole, like, debacle in this motherfucker if I leave, or if I do this, or this job is going to fall completely down, or, you know what I mean, if you step down. It could be something like that. I just don't know what the entity is that's asking you to abandon something, because it could be someone that's jealous and envious and don't want you to move towards your future, and they like, you should go this way, and you trust this person. That would still be a dream though, you know? So let's see. Put something on the Nine of Swords here, because damn, Convent. Whatever it is you end up leaving, separated from, you do end up being like, there's some shocking result that's crazy, but then that gives you anxiety too. So that's why I'm like, there's nothing really good at the end of the rainbow here. So hold on before you start leaving, dumping, quitting and shit, okay? Unless you're being asked to leave someone like this that's anxious, fear-driven, a little loopy and shit, you know what I mean? Over the top and shit. It could be something like that. But I'm asking about you though, and what it is that you want to know, if it's a dream or is it reality. So this can't be somebody else. It could be in regards to someone else, but this is your energy. Put something on this Nine of Swords here. What is this anxiety and fear about leaving this? What is this? Miriam Makeba. If the times are broken, it's our job to mend them. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. In an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. Dynamite. JJ. So shit, it could be the weed that somebody's smoking. But it says if the times are broken, it's our job to mend them. So this could be like a situation that God is telling you to get yourself up. This could be something where like you comfortable being in a situation. You know what I mean? But you asking for things to change. You know, so it's like, damn, I hate this job or this apartment, this house, this neighborhood or whatever, because ain't shit popping here. And God's telling you, okay, well, get up and leave. You know what I mean? And I'll show you the way. You're like, I can't just do that. That's what this is. Leave, silly Willy. How could I do that? That's crazy. Right? If it is God telling you to do that. But he's saying if times are broken, then it's our job to mend them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, then do something about it. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. So this could be like a mindset where everybody in this neighborhood or the relationship, family, everybody feels like this is just life. This is just the way that it is. There's no good jobs. There's no good men. There's no, you know, this type of group of people. And you find some way to get out of that. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. So maybe it's almost like leader energy. So you leaving something, separating from something, it almost encourages other people to do the same that are in the same situation as you. In an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. So a lot of people say they want to do some shit and have some shit and do all this, but they don't do what it takes to get it. So a lot of the times you got to make hard decisions to leave shit, quit shit, break up with people, divorce, separate, and all that shit to have your dreams come true. So far now I'm going to flip it to reality because it's true. This is something that you want to change, Convent, is what this is. And God's like, if you want to change it, then change it then. It's like, you don't like your job, leave it. You know, it feels kind of like whimsical, which is why I was like, I don't know about this energy that's telling you to do this, but it's almost like you have the power to do so. So if you don't like something, you have the power to change it, is what they're saying here. If something is going crazy and all fucked up, it's like you can remove yourself. Maybe they're saying you can't fix something, but you can be in control of what you can do. So this is like some crazy ass shit going on. And this says, if the times are broken, it's our job to mend it. Meaning this is just life. If times are broken, meaning 2023 fucked up, you know what I mean? Just crazy motherfuckers losing their mind and all that other shit. The times are broken. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. But it's our job to mend them. So it's like, fix yourself, fix your own. You know what I mean? It's like, take control of one's life. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. So it's like God is still in the blessing business. So I feel like whatever God is asking you to do, Convent, because now it's starting to feel like God a little bit. Because I'm not 100% sold, but just the way that I'm looking at it, it makes me feel like you're going to show people what he can do in times of when times are broken. So this is like the whole world suffering, and somehow your joy makes fools of your oppressors. So the people trying to keep you down, or the people that are just oppressed and allow other people to get them down, it's like God's going to use you as a tool to show people that doesn't apply to his children. In an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. God is alive. True living God is what they said. So yeah, you being asked to, it's the Noah energy. Build that boat, Noah, because it's going to be a flood. You like, what? It ain't been no rain here. That's crazy. It ain't been no rain here in a long time, Lord, right? kind of resistant to doing it, but he ends up building it, and then people come around there and make fun of him and call him a drunk and all this other shit, which I'm sure gave the man anxiety. Like, I ain't seen a lick of water, G. A lick of water, I'm gonna be the laughing stock of the town. I'll never be able to get a job because I'm gonna be known as the man that built the big boat and there was no water. You know what I mean? It's like, that's a pretty crazy thing, God. But he was surprised when that rain come, that big ass, look at that hurricane, that tornado, okay, or whatever came. I know it was a flood, but I'm just saying, this is storm energy, is what this is, okay? So, your joy makes fools of your oppressors. I bet he was happy when he had the boat. And all the people that weren't on it, I mean, I'm sure he was like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, God. Jesus wasn't even around, but thank you, God. Yes. In an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. It even surprised the shit out of him. Yeah, y'all, this feels like some God energy on y'all. That you're being asked to do something that's crazy. At least to you anyway, it doesn't make any sense, is what this is. So it is real. It's just truth is stranger than fiction. So it is a reality, y'all. Damn. Some of you guys are being asked to separate from something because God's about to break it or dismantle it. You don't see this yet, but the reason you don't see it is because you're in it, and God wouldn't do that while you're in it. So it's like, I'm about to say you're married to someone and God's like, I want you to separate and divorce from this person. And you're like, no, I would never, no. We have our problems, blah, 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 right? And God's like, yeah, but you're not happy and I don't want you here. Plus, this person has done things that I would never want you to go through while I'm like, this person's about to go through judgment that I don't want you a part of, right? So say you separate from this person and then this person like gets investigated at their job for stealing money and all. You had no idea, but it's not until you left this person. It's almost like somebody may or something or someplace or someone may be coming up off your shit or your hard work, your love, your energy, your time. It's like something was coming up off of that and it's about to be like dismantled, they keep saying, but they have to get you out first. So think of a rescue team coming. They come in to look for you. You know what I mean? Like, no, we must get them out the building before they detonate it. You know what I mean? Detonate and demolish the building is what it feels like. But they have to get you out first and not like physically come and get you. That's why they're telling you don't show up to work today. And you're like, are you crazy? This is like the monthly meeting. I have to be there. Like, this is this type of shit. And something's telling you not to go, and it'll be something like that. Some old crazy shit go down. You know what I mean? And then you figure out why. Like, damn, that's crazy. Probably will have anxiety on some shit like that. You know how you guys could like have missed, a lot of you guys have missed, like dodge bullets. Literally for some of you. But figuratively speaking, like, I'm glad I didn't get in that relationship with that person. I'm glad, I never let them come to my house. I'm glad I never... whatever the fuck. I'm glad I don't drive that way, I heard. Yeah, something like that. But this will be the opposite. This will be something you do drive this way every day. And God's like, don't go that way. And you're like, that's 30 minutes out the way. If I go the other way, he like, don't go that way. It's like something he's asking you to abandon. Or somebody else had this. This kind of came up in a reading. I don't remember whose reading it was. Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. Like this kind of example, this energy about the delay, how the delay will help you, or something that's out of the ordinary is meant to help you, or some type of situation that you just leave or drop. It's like totally like flip the script on your ass. It's sent to help you. Put one with this 7 of Cups here. That's crazy. So the dream, whatever feels like a dream is really the reality. Put some on the 7 of Cups. Ravi Shankar, always read and play between the lines. Your true nature is reflected in silence. Music is the infinite space between two souls. Yeah, so you caught 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Is what this is. So whatever it is you're being asked to separate from, leave, abandon, it's not like brand new, like you ain't never thought about doing this shit, is what they're saying. So you coming off surprised, but it's like, it's really not though. Because always read and play between the lines. Meaning like this is you, Convent, like in some crazy chaotic shit and you pretty much peep what's going on. You know what I mean? It's just your feelings or emotions or something could be attached to something. You've invested a lot of time, energy, money into something, but you ain't no dumbass. You know what I mean? Always read. Like, I could tell what the fuck going on. Like, shit get wild here. You know what I mean? The job is different. Our relationship is different. The neighborhood is different. People are, you know, it's something you notice going on with the world, how times are changing. Your true nature is reflected in silence. You just ain't said shit. You kind of just been, y'all can thrive in chaos. A lot of us can. But just so you know, that's not normal, G. I mean, it's good to be able to thrive in chaos when chaotic situations, arise. But this makes me feel like y'all thrive in chaos and crazy shit all the motherfucking time. So this is a crazy ass job that pay you well and shit. And it's like, don't sell your soul, G. That's what they're saying. It's like, so you gonna thrive in all this chaos and craziness and them mistreat you and all this shit for money? When God is like, I can send you to a better job where they treat you right, you get vacation pay, health benefits, and more money. And you're like, that's impossible. I've looked for jobs like that. I've looked for men, women like that. It's like this type of shit. But it makes me feel like y'all weren't ready for it, though. You know what I mean? It's like, kind of sitting in it. You know what I mean? It's like, I could have it. You know what I mean? Sure, I want it, but I'm cool here. Wherever this is that you're being asked to leave, separate, abandon, whatever, right? You're not cool with it anymore. Sure, you can thrive in it still, because you can thrive anywhere. You are God's child. You can find water in a desert if you had to, G. But it's almost like, why keep having to do that when you can go to an oasis, is what this is saying. You're saying, where is this oasis first before I just quit and start dumping motherfuckers? You know what I mean? Like, some proof. I feel like you don't have any proof about something. Whatever this is, you don't have proof that it's going to work out in your favor, G. That's what this is, Convent. Whatever it is. Whatever this is you're being asked to separate from your higher self, which I feel like is the God in you that's telling you to do this. I'm telling you, you've been thinking about this for a while. You just never said nothing. This is something you've been contemplating and shit. Whatever this is you're going to separate from, because I feel like you're going to do this shit, me personally, eventually. You and whatever this is have grown apart, or whoever this is have grown apart, or you guys think different, or you're on two different levels. So it's like you've outgrown this job, or you've reached the maximum potential you can at this job or in this relationship. Like, this person don't want to grow, do nothing. You know what I mean? The job ain't willing to promote me. You know, it's some shit like that. Or these people don't encourage me. You know what I mean? They bring me down. It's like y'all are totally different interests, whatever this is. That's why you're being asked to separate. So you're ascending. Your mind is more open as well to like other things and other possibilities when they weren't before. And they said nothing's impossible with God. Yeah, so you open, G. You really are open. But I feel like the mistake a lot of us make is like, okay, God, then I'm ready. Just do it. And he like, I'm God. I don't have to do anything, first of all. So shut your mouth, right? Number two, you need to do some shit. I give you the tools, the ability, and all that shit. The brains, the smart, the heart, the emotion. You know what I mean? The eyes, ears, hands, feet to go out there and make it happen. I'll point you in the right direction. But I'm not doing anything, says God. It's the faith without works is dead type of energy here, y'all. So this is where the works comes in. You know what I mean? You got faith that God is telling you the truth about what can happen. But it's like what he's asking you to do to attain it, to get it, is crazy, G. So you could be like, I want my marriage to work. I want my relationship to be, you know, to be a really good one. I want us to get along and, you know what I mean, thrive, build empires and all that shit. God like, cool, then leave that person. You're like, wait a minute, what? I just asked for you, right, to bless me, right? You know, in a relationship where we build empires together and we thrive and do all this, God's like, I know, so leave that person. It's almost like he's saying you're not going to get it there. But you're thinking you're asking him for it to be with this person. I'm using this as an example. And God's like, I'm going to give you that. You're right. You got the message correct. You are set to have empires, thrive with somebody and all that shit. It's just not this person. You're like, but we have kids, a home and all that. He's like, do you want the empire or not? It's this type of shit going on. It sounds crazy. And I'm not telling nobody to leave a home, a kids, a family, or none of that shit, because I don't know specifically what the message is that you guys have been getting intuitively to separate from. But it's something definitely that would shake up shit, for sure, okay? But it contradicts whatever you're being asked to separate from is contradicting what it is you asking God for. That's why we're being asked to separate from it. Whatever you're around or work at or laid up with or whatever it is you're doing and asking God for, they don't go together, G. It's like a mayonnaise and peanut butter sandwich. Ew. You know what I mean? It just don't go together. It's just you've learned to eat that shit. Yeah, it's like food is food. That's how we live. Like, oh, that's the thriving in chaos shit. Food is food. I ain't about to go hungry and shit. At least God put food on the table. It's how we be thinking when you get a mayonnaise peanut butter sandwich. God's like, even I think that's nasty. I would never feed you that. Sure, I'm glad you're thankful for it. Yes. But wouldn't you like jelly instead of mayonnaise? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you like it just to be the whole, you know, shaboing, boing, boing? You know, it's like, I feel like this is the whole kind of where you a little being too humble, Convent, and I'm saying this to like a mature crowd, hopefully, you know what I mean? Don't take that to heart, okay? But this would almost being like too humble, and God wants you to show people what he's done for you, G. You know, it could be something like that, because I'm a firm believer in that. How would people believe that God is a good God that's in the blessing business if you keep eating mayonnaise peanut butter sandwiches? It's almost like you would have to be able to, you know, like eat well, dress well, and do all. That's why I said I don't feel like he minds us having money and things like that, because if you're doing whatever it is he asks you to, those are blessings, and you would tell people like, man, God blessed me with this great job, this great business, and I've been able to support myself ever since. So technically these are gifts from him. Yay, yay. You know what I mean? It's almost like then people like, whoa, like God doing blessings like that? Like, yay, yay. Yay, yay. God like jewels? What? Hello? Okay, he made them. Shit. Don't you think he like them? Yeah. So it could be something like that. Like you're due for a blessing, Convent, is what this is. And whatever you're being asked to separate from is going to make you uncomfortable, other people, places possibly, but it's for your benefit. So it's still a reality. It just feels like a dream. Damn. Yeah, some of y'all, this is a relationship for sure. SZA playing in the background. This is I Hate You. That's all been playing a lot. So this is like God's like, you're asking for a good relationship, but y'all hate each other. You know what I mean? So leave this person. You're like, same thing. We have kids, or we have a business, or we live together, or shit, our parents, or for our family, you know, all this other shit. He like, but you asking me for a healthy relationship, and this is not the one. You know, it's something like that. It's like this would shock everybody, our kids, like everything. It's almost like this or that, this or that. Yeah, where's the black sheep? Here's the black. You already the black sheep? They said you could get with this or you could get with that. Yeah, remember in the video, if you saw it, they crumbling up the paper and shit. It's like something, a contract may be over or it's trash. If you seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. Throwback. Yeah, you got brothers in the jungle, cousins on the quest. Yeah, you got a soul tribe out there. You're not around them. This job, these people, these friends, this family, this lover, whatever it is not part of your soul tribe. And you're craving that right now. So you're craving that right now, and God's like, okay, then drop the whole thing then. You know what I mean? Just drop the mic in the middle of the song. You're like, I'm in the middle of singing it. You know, he like, yeah, but you said you didn't want to sing no more, like, because you know the music business is driving you crazy, so just drop the mic. You're like, there's thousands of people watching me, I cannot just drop the mic. He like, okay, you don't want to ask him to be a boat captain, I got a whole yacht outside for you, but you want to keep singing on the mic, then keep doing it. But then this will be somebody worried about what the crowd's gonna think. Like he just or she just dropped the mic and got on a boat and left. You know what I mean? So this could be you worried about what other people are gonna think, Convent. Okay? As well. And I get it, because I mean I'm picking up on children and families and shit, so yeah, I would be worried about what my kids gonna think too if I just was like, I'm leaving your daddy. It's not funny, but you know what I mean, just spring it up on them and shit. Pack your shit, kids, we leaving. Like, leaving? What do you mean we're leaving? It's like this type of shit. So I get it. It's not really funny, but you know, it's almost like that's the way you're getting the orders and the information and shit. Like, okay, and people may think you crazy. A lot of y'all have done things like this already. So, you know, like, and it's been a good result, meaning you quit a job and started your own business. You know what I mean? Or you went off and got married, you know what I mean? Just, and didn't tell anybody, and it's been working out ever since. Like, you and this person are really in love and shit. And normally, you know what I mean? That shit sounds crazy. Like, you just left and ran off and married this man or this woman, or, you know what I mean? Just moved to the Philippines and shit. Like, yep, I sure did, and been happy ever since. It's like some of y'all have already done this shit. So whatever you're being asked to do again, that's kind of similar to that energy, you already know, like, there's always a surprise. It's like a surprise in the Cracker Jack box. They've been talking about Cracker Jacks a lot. So this like the surprise in the Cracker Jack box and shit. You know what I mean? There's always one down there. Now, if you gonna like it or not, I don't know. I feel like you do. Because I feel like you're being asked to eat the whole box. You know what I mean? And nobody really did. You dump that shit out and see what's in there. Like, nobody ate that shit. That shit was nasty. Yeah, so maybe this is Cracker Jack box energy, meaning you're staying somewhere that you really don't like. Like the Cracker Jacks were nasty, but you know there's a gift in it. Is at least how you feeling, right? With the situation here that we pulled on. And God's like, have you seen a gift in the bottom of the box yet? Like, you have eaten all the way down to the fucking paper, G, says God. Have you seen a gift, a decoder ring or anything in that motherfucker yet? And you like, well, no. But maybe there's more Cracker Jacks and it's like there's more Cracker Jacks in the box and no gift. And God like, throw the whole Cracker Jack box away. And you're like, wait, no, I can't just do that. I can't just throw away the box. Like, there's a gift in here. And God's like, no, there's no gift in there. Not the one you're looking for. If that was the case, all them people eating Cracker Jacks, don't you think they'd be looking better than that? Right? Don't you think they'd be wearing the gifts and having them? Haven't you noticed? It's almost like your eyes are being shifted to look around at something that you want. You can't get it where you are. But it's going to look like you can, or you're tied to it. But you've been eating in that Cracker Jack box for a long time and have not found the decoder ring yet, G. And that's why God like, no more Cracker Jacks. And you like, that's my whole diet? Like, that's my lifestyle? Using this as an example, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. And he like, yeah, but what benefit have you had from it? You lose sleep. You're scared and shit because every time you open the box, you think you're going to find one, right? You got anxiety. You eat the whole thing and ain't shit in there. It's like if times are broken, it's our job to mend them. But you go and buy another Cracker Jack box. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. It's like I buy the shit because everybody in the neighborhood buy the shit because we all looking for. It's like the Willy Wonka ticket, but there isn't one. You know what I mean? But there's another way to get into the chocolate factory. But you're like, no, I'm going to keep eating chocolate bars till I get the fucking ticket. And God's like, there is no ticket in the chocolate bar. Or maybe you just, it's like this type of energy, G. So it's your job to be like, fuck it, I'm going to find another way to get in the chocolate factory. Meaning I'm going to find a way to get the decoder ring and not have to eat the cracker. It's like you still get the same result that you're looking for, but faster. Basically, with whatever it is you're being asked to abandon. So I feel like it is God telling you this. So a lot of y'all, it is like church or some religion or some shit like that. Or some traditional belief. Because, I mean, look at the windows and the building, G. Yeah, you see that log there with that, I guess it's like a string or a rope or ribbon. It feels like they're trying to say like you used to be tied to this. Like you were tied or obligated to this and you broke free. It just feels funny. Or it would feel funny to do so. Or a lot of y'all have done this already. Put one on the surprise little boy. This is an interesting reading, actually. I love y'all's mind, by the way. I know I say it often, but like this is pretty deep though. You know? Like y'all smart as fuck. Not that the little boy, you know what I mean? But it's giving me like genius. Like you really think things through. You know what I mean? Even the craziest things, it's like you sort them out. Always read and play between the lines. Like, so you're weighing the pros and cons of this. Of whatever this is. And there's definitely some strong cons in here. And you're not really seeing the pros. But the reason you're not seeing the pros is because you haven't left. Because this is a faith and works thing. It's not like a, you know what I mean, man-made thing. That's why. So it's like, damn, you're asking me to do something. I have no proof that there's gold at the end of this rainbow. You know what I mean? And we're more logical people. You know what I mean? This logical, like if shit ain't mathing and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know? But it's like, it's true that the shit ain't mathing where I am either. So, I mean, I don't know. That's why they said you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Put one on the surprise little boy. This is my rice pilaf card. Yeah, something about a wedding. This could be a relationship. This is my marriage card. This is my vinaigrette card. This is but this is no regrets though. And my rice pilaf card. So something about Mediterranean food or some shit like that. I was thinking about that the other day. Moving on. Live with every fiber of your being. Weaponize your flaws. Is what this says. Yeah, no regrets. I was gonna say before this card came out, like I feel like you have nothing to lose, but I feel like you do, but it's things from your past. Like your future, in regards to your future, you have nothing to lose. In regards to your past, you have everything to lose, G. You know? So friendships are at stake, money, jobs, homes, relationships, career, all this shit. You know what I mean? But it's like you were already burnt out on it. I'm not telling you to, like, this is not for people that didn't feel this way about situations like they were stagnant. You know what I mean? And really praying for something to change. And God is like, I mean, we can change it, but take off this, take off that, remove that, shave your head, right? All this other shit. Like, wait, what? No. Like, take off all your eyebrows and just draw them on, says God. You're like, I don't want to do that. This could be like him telling y'all stop wearing makeup for people that wear makeup. You know what I mean? And you're trying to attract somebody. Like, God, I want a man, or, you know what I mean? I want to attract somebody. He like, okay, stop wearing all that makeup. And you like, what? Like, no, I don't go out barefaced or anything like that, says somebody here. This is an example, but I feel like somebody's like this. And he's trying to tell them, but this is why you're not attracting someone. But the people that this person hangs around, they all wear makeup. You know what I mean? So it's like, and none of them have a man. You know what I mean? So it's like, for some reason, this person thinks that eventually they'll get one hanging around these people. It's like a bunch of people. It's like hive syndrome. Yes, you might have been part of something. A hive syndrome. It's giving me cult energy, but not really though, G. That's why they're giving me, it could be shit, I don't know. Church, cult, covens, they said social groups, families, some shit like that. They said housewives or sister wives. I don't know, okay? It's something where your mentality was about to shift in a situation, and it wasn't going to get you where you were trying to go. So it's like a bunch of lost sheep and you were like becoming one, you know, like morphing into the shit. And maybe didn't notice, but you did notice because you kept asking God for a change. So y'all different from of course you are different from others, but that's what this energy is. It's like, I never really settled in this shit. I never really felt comfortable. So whoever this is with the makeup on is like, you really don't feel comfortable in this shit either. You know what I mean? Or you get tired of putting it on every day. It's like some shit like, fuck, I hate putting all this shit on my fucking face, G, every morning. Like, it's so tiring and shit. But it's like, you keep doing it because you think whatever, it's gonna make you look more beautiful, when God's like, you beautiful already, and you're gonna get a man without it. I'm telling you. It's like some shit like that, and somebody's like, no way, Jose. No. It's like, so somebody keeps wearing the makeup. It would be something like that, and then they just don't get it. You know what I mean? Whatever it is they're looking for. And meanwhile, they're going around asking people or looking at people hugged up in the mall. Some woman ain't got no makeup, got a fine ass dude. You know what I mean? Like, damn, how she pull that? Yeah, because she herself. And not saying everybody that wears makeup is can't get a man or anything like that. But I'm saying some guy could be telling somebody this. Like, maybe they wear too much. I personally think she is. Maybe they wear way too much, G. And God's like, lighten up the shit. Do a nude. You know, a gold, a blush. And that's it, a little chapstick. Right? And keep it moving, G. And somebody like, nah, I gotta put all this shit on. And then they wondering why they can't attract someone. But remember, if times are broken, it's our job to mend them. So, I mean, I'm using this as an example. But to me, it's like makeup is kind of going out, like wearing so much of it. I can't say it's going out of style, but wearing so much of it. You know what I mean? It's going out of style. And somebody's like, but I'm used to wearing all of this makeup here. You know what I mean? But it's not going with the times are broken, though. So it's almost like you're the odd man out. You know what I mean? Thinking you still fit in. It's giving me like a hive syndrome, they keep saying. And you're being asked to leave this. They said it could be family for y'all. You know, everybody got big dreams and shit in this family or whatever this is. But you've never seen them accomplish them, or as the years go by, people get older and they in the same situation. So you see yourself. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be me. You know, some of y'all are saying, and you're like, I don't want this to be me. And God's like, okay, well then drop the mic then. Just drop the whole mic and leave. And you're like, well, I can't just do that. Like, I can't. This is, you know, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, you know, like, I can't just leave. He like, well, then you see yourself in 20 years then. It's like this or that, this or that. Yeah. So really, this shit can really go this way. Back the way it was when we started, G. It's just, I don't know. There is no top, they said. Well, fuck. That defeats the whole damn reading. There is no top. Your dreams can become reality, they said. So what seems impossible can be possible. It's possible, is what they're saying. So it depends on you if the shit falls, if it stops spinning. It depends on you if you make it a reality. Man, they twisting this shit all up, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. Yeah, just leave. Or you and your kids, or whatever this is, or just quit. And I'm not telling you to do this. I'm saying for those that have this energy, like it's this spirit is upon you to venture out and go get what it is that you want. We're all in this mess together is what these people would say, that this hive mentality, right? So we may as well make some noise. This like complaining about some shit and not doing nothing about it. Well, we should all just march down. That's what this shit is. Like, I'm gonna march the fuck up out this city because they fucked up. It's like, I ain't about to keep complaining to the governor's office. I'm gonna leave. It's like this type of shit. This giving me marching energy, you know, for like wrongful death and all this other shit, and I get it, you know what I mean? But what is it changing and shit? There's one person out there that's marching, right, for the death of whoever, for somebody that's been killed or by a police officer, or however this shit goes on. There's been somebody who's been suffered an injustice, right? And this is a bunch of people marching, been marching for years and shit, then got beat, our ancestors, all this shit. Some of y'all ancestors, all types of shit, right? Involved in all types of civil rights shit for those where this applies. Years down the line, we still doing that shit. They're telling me there's people in this group that are marching that are like, man, I really want to say something and be like, I have an idea on how we can really make some noise. You know what I mean? Instead of marching up and down the street and people just watching us and then somebody getting killed 6 months from now. I really have a plan here, but maybe people are going to think it's crazy. That's what this is. It's like, what are they called? Visionaries. Yes, y'all are visionaries and shit. That's why y'all are being called to leave this shit. Things like this that just repeat over and over and over. You know, life cycles and shit. Because history does repeat itself. But there's always somebody placed inside that history. Like when it repeats itself, there's always a new character. You know? Like it's not the same character, but it's a new character that may be doing the same thing as the other character, right, before them. But it's reinvented. Yes. So this will be Malik King and shit. Not Martin, but it's Malik now. You know what I mean? Like shit's evolving. I feel like you are part of this group of people that are doing that. That's why it's important for you to separate and do the abnormal, G. Is what this is. I feel like you're being asked to not be normal anymore, which is crazy as far as the way it's coming out sounding, but it's because you're extraordinary. Who wants to be normal when they're fucking extraordinary, G? That's what you're asked to be, your extraordinary selves. And it's not too many extraordinary people out there. So yeah, it is gonna like stir some shit up. That's why they said you can turn your dreams into reality. I don't know about the hive and shit. You know what I mean? Meaning this group of people, this family, this people at this job, this relationship, and however it goes. You know what I mean? It's almost like they can't for whatever reason. Maybe it just ain't their time, or they still got some work to do, like a lot of us are, working on ourselves and shit. But it's still asking you, like, obviously you've done enough work to where he's asking you to do some old building art type shit. You know what I mean? Like you could suffer the ridicule, the mockery, the jokes, and all that shit, because that's all they did until the fucking flood came. Then they was begging for that man's help, you know? So shit, and he was told, don't open that damn door if it ain't got 4 fucking legs or wings. Okay, do not let that shit on, was the rule, and related to you. Okay, do not let that shit on. Okay, and this is them. That's why the top is not spinning at all. So anyway, we're gonna dig a little bit deeper and see exactly what this is. We're gonna move to Patreon. For those, the link for the remainder of this video will be in the description box below this video to take you to Patreon. But if not, that has been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel. Am I tripping or not tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your Toon In Deck at theghettonun.com. And I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.